We work in Max by creating objects in a patcher window. A patcher window, here's one here, can be locked like that or unlocked like that. When it's locked, we can't edit it. When it's unlocked, we can create and edit new objects. So for creating new objects, well, it tells us right there, double click to make a new object. So if I double click, I get this thing which comes up, which is called the object palette, from which we can create objects to put into our patch. Although there are lots of exciting and colourful things in here which we can create, in practice we won't use so many of those. The most common ones we'll use, in fact, will be very simply this one here, which is the object box or the message box. These are by far the two most commonly used things in the object palette. So let's start here with the most important of them all, the object box. This puts an empty box on our screen where we can start to type the name of the object we want. In this case, I'm going to create a metronome. And as I start typing the word metronome, you can see that Max is trying to guess what I mean. And what that usefully tells me is that the metronome object in Max is just called metro. So here I've created a new object called metro. Going back to our object palette, if we no, that's not working. Why is that? Okay, fine. If we go back here and create something like this object here, it's important to realise that that is just an object called KSlider, and we could have created it by name. So if I double click, go new object, and start typing there KSlider, that's exactly the same way of creating something from the object palette. The last thing to notice about the object palette is that here you can organise your object palette into categories, which can be quite useful, but it could also be confusing because you might not see the thing you're wanting. In which case, if you can't see the object you're looking for, just go back to the all view there.